Retirement dates for many people were delayed because of the 2008 crash. Today we have the co-author of The Mindful Investor, Maria Gonzalez, to talk about what people can do and how flexible the retirement date can be. Welcome back, Maria.
Thank you very much.
Now, part of the book, of course, is written by a financial planner, Graham Byron, at one of the banks. And you talk about mission statements and this whole idea of setting a future retirement date that is flexible. In direct contrast to my book, for Independence Day, where I say set a precise date, July 4th, 2020 is the day I'm going to be financially independent. I don't know, are we at different views here or what?
I'm not sure that we are. You'll let me know if we are. What we're talking about is that we need to apply mindfulness to how we plan our lives. So a financial plan is absolutely critical. There's no doubt about that. But we want to be able to start with the end in mind. So we want to start with a mission statement. We want to start with, by the end of our lives, having had a very successful life, what does that look like? What have we achieved? What have we been able to experience? What's important to us? And to work backwards from there. And that is what actually enables us to make mindful decisions. Because based on that, we'll be able, whatever opportunities come up for us, we'll be able to determine whether, this is something I take advantage of, or no, I don't. So yes, I would agree with you in that a target date for retirement is important. There's no doubt about that. You can't leave things completely open. Our view is that you would have a general idea. Yes, you might even have an ideal time, but then to also remain flexible because we don't know what can happen in the economy. The fall of 2008 was not something that most people predicted.
And in fact, probably many people, including Graham's clients and some of the ones you're aware, did in fact delay their retirement because of that crash.
Absolutely. I don't think there is anyone that was left unscathed. We all experienced financial losses. And so that actually caused us to become even more flexible, or a need to become more flexible. The issue, however, when it's with mindfulness is, are we experiencing the changes that are required in a way which is calm?
Now, Graham has sent, presumably, some of his clients, maybe the more affluent ones, to you for sort of help in meditation, correct? Are you getting other financial advisors as you get a lot of press on your book coming to you?
I work literally with hundreds of people that I have coached and who I coach and teach in various classes that I do. They're all business leaders and professionals. Some are financial advisors, but people are in all industries. They're essentially people who want to live life a different way, who want to be able to work and live their lives in a more effective, more fulfilling way.
Now, I know that the book started because Graham, the financial planner, came to you for help in his meditation helping, and he saw a real benefit in his investing practice. I mean, curious the other way around, you have primarily as a meditation coach, have you learned some stuff about financial planning, or were you always a pretty shrewd investor? I know you were a shrewd businesswoman. What's your experience on the financial side of it?
Yes, I've had a fair amount of experience in my own personal financial planning, but certainly any interaction that you have with anyone will give you a great deal, and I've learned a great deal from Graham as well. So
let's tell us what happened when the 2008 crash happened to your portfolio. What did you do? The day of the worst thing, did you sort of just sit there and go, or what?
It really, honestly, it wasn't that stressful. And it was shocking, absolutely shocking, but not stressful in the sense that you can't control outcomes. My sense has always been that we don't control anything. We control our inputs, we control our response, but we don't control outcomes. So the only thing in that situation that I could control was what was my response to that. My response was to just become calm, essentially to look at it in perspective. What were my objectives in my life? I'm very clear about what my mission statement is, and I look at my life in the context of a longer term. So this was going to happen. We've been through it in the 80s. We've been through it in the 90s, not to this extent, and it'll happen again. So it really is a matter of just maintaining a calm center, which we can do with training. This is a very trainable skill.
Great. Well, we've come to the end of all three of our segments. Maria Gonzalez of The Mindful Investor. For more information, you can go to themindfulinvestor.com. Thanks again, Maria.
Thank you, Jonathan.